This video features my AI-generated video avatar and my cloned voice, hence the fancy accent. So it's not actually me, Odetta, in the footage. Curious about how it's done? Simply type avatar in the comments and I'll reveal the strategy over on my main channel, Rockstar Academy. With that out of the way, let's dive into today's topic on this channel, where we explore the intriguing world of money, madness, and mystery. Today, we're tackling a hot-button issue that's been lighting up social media and sparking intense debate across the nation. The middle class is dead.
The middle class was once a symbol of the American dream. But the American middle class today paints quite a different picture.
Being middle class, I feel like you're really just in between a rock and a hard place. You know, you're in a spot where everyone's like, hey, you're doing better than, low class. You're doing great. You should be fine. And you're underneath the people who are actually doing fine.
It was at least a secure category. Your kids would go to a school that you felt at least okay about. You probably own a car or two, and you'd own your own home, and you could pay for your kids' college educations. So there were certain kinds of assumptions around being a middle-class person that have sort of shattered.
Social media users claim a $174K per year is not doing well. It's just the bare minimum needed to survive. But is the situation truly as dire as it seems? And what does this mean for the American dream? Stay with us as we explore the facts, the figures, and the feelings of people just like you.
A survey in 2018 found that a third of middle-income adults don't have $400 to cover an unexpected expense.
In polls, when people are asked about being middle class, they frequently are less likely to say so, and more people now urge the pollsters to suggest that they're working class. So I think that many people who maybe in prior years would have thought of themselves as middle class now no longer think of themselves that way.
So when we think about economic status, we think about it as some static, state of the world, that you are either poor or not poor, you're middle class or you're not. But in fact, the reality is that many middle class families will experience one or a few years in poverty. In fact, most American families will have years where they'll be poor or near poor. That precarity, that uncertainty, that is now a feature of the middle class experience for most U.S. families.
Welcome to the current state of the American middle class,
a topic that's ignited a firestorm of debate across the nation. The Spark, an Instagram reel by Jim Garfield, a video that's gone viral with over 450,000 likes.
He suggests that to survive in today's economy, a $174,000 yearly salary is the bare minimum. Garfield makes a bold claim: the middle class isn't just struggling, it's dead. This assertion has struck a chord across America, prompting a wave of responses ranging from shocked agreement to skeptical criticism. It's a contentious issue and one that's far from settled. But as with any claim of this magnitude, there are skeptics. Let's delve into the counter-arguments. Critics argue Garfield's inflation calculation, suggesting a discrepancy in his figures. Inflation calculators indicate that $30,000 in 1983 is roughly equivalent to $112,983 in 2024, contrary to Garfield's 276.6% inflation rate claim. This has led to a wider debate on the reality of purchasing power versus mere inflation adjustments, with notable figures like billionaire Mark Cuban entering the fray, only to face backlash for perceived oversimplifications. The discourse extends beyond inflation calculations to the core of American financial struggles. The commentary on Garfield's reel reflects a nation grappling with economic realities. Stories of households earning $250,000 annually, yet facing financial hardships, highlight the growing gap between income and the cost of living. Anecdotes of homes once bought with poultry, now selling for $400,000, illustrate the drastic changes in property value and affordability. The conversation touches on a broader cultural debate regarding entitlement and realistic financial expectations. Some voices in the debate argue that a $74,000 income should suffice, critiquing a culture of entitlement that yearns for luxury beyond means. This contrasts sharply with the data presented by Visual Capitalist, revealing a significant gap between median household incomes and the cost of median-priced homes in America, necessitating incomes upwards of $100,000 for home ownership, a figure far beyond the reach of the median American household. This economic divide has profound implications on the broader economy, affecting consumer spending and economic activity at large. High housing costs limit disposable income, while constrained housing affordability restricts labor mobility, tying workers to locations based on housing affordability rather than career opportunities. Facing this complex economic landscape requires a multifaceted approach. For many, navigating these financial challenges begins with seeking advice from financial advisors, aiming to carve out a viable path through the intertwined challenges of income, inflation, and the cost of living. The discussion sparked by Garfield's video underscores a pivotal moment in understanding and addressing the realities of middle-class life in America, urging a reevaluation of what it means to live comfortably in today's economy. As we wrap up today's discussion on the stark realities facing the middle class in America, it's clear that the landscape of what it means to live comfortably has dramatically shifted over the decades. The debate ignited by Jim Garfield's viral insight has not only shed light on the financial challenges many face, but also sparked a broader conversation about the evolving definition of the middle class. The figures are eye-opening, and the personal stories are even more so, painting a vivid picture of a society grappling with the widening gap between income and the cost of living. Whether the middle class is indeed dead, as some claim, or simply in a state of transformation, one thing is certain: the dialogue around financial security, housing affordability, and what it means to thrive in today's economy is more important than ever. As we move forward, it's crucial for individuals, communities, and policymakers alike to engage in these discussions with openness and a willingness to explore solutions that address these systemic challenges. The dream of a stable, prosperous life should not be out of reach for the many who work tirelessly to achieve it. Thank you for joining us on Money, Madness, and Mystery for this critical conversation. I hope it has provided you with insights, provoked thought, and perhaps even inspired action. Remember, your voice is powerful in shaping the future we all share, so keep the conversation going, both online and off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that makes a difference. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and take action towards building a better future for all.